Many believe that Africa is the future of the Catholic Church. With a rapidly growing Catholic population, deep-rooted faith, and influential leadership, the continent has produced some of the Church's most dynamic and respected prelates. But could the next pope come from Africa? In this video, we're counting down the top 10 African cardinals who could one day wear the white cassock of the papacy. Now let's take a look. Number 10. Cardinal Jean-Pierre Coutois. As Archbishop of Abidjan, Coutois has played a significant role in stabilizing the Church in Ivory Coast during times of political unrest. Known for his moderate and pastoral approach, he's advocated for peace and reconciliation in a country that has experienced civil conflict. Ivory Coast has both a large Christian and Muslim population. A prelate that can bridge this gap can be a serious contender for the papacy as the Church continues to grow in Africa. Working against him is the fact that he's 79, which is older than many modern popes, and he has very limited experience in the Roman Curia. Number 9. Cardinal Berhanayesus Surafil. He is an Ethiopian Catholic prelate and the Metropolitan Archbishop of Addis Ababa. He is a prominent leader in the Ethiopian Catholic Church, which follows the Alexandrian Rite, a unique Eastern Catholic tradition in full communion with Rome. Surafil is a strong advocate for peace and interreligious dialogue, particularly in Ethiopia and the wider Horn of Africa. He has been vocal on human rights issues, including poverty, migration, and political instability in Ethiopia. While he has been a leader in Africa, he doesn't have a big international profile. Also, while valuable, his leadership in an Eastern Catholic Church might make some electors hesitant, as the papacy has historically been led by Latin Rite cardinals. Number 8. Cardinal Stephen Brislin. Cardinal Brislin is a South African prelate and the Archbishop of Cape Town. He is one of the most influential Catholic leaders in Southern Africa and has been active in pastoral ministry. His ascension to the papacy could be related to his being a pastoral and diplomatic figure, which aligns with Pope Francis's vision. He also has experience dealing with complex social and political issues in South Africa. Working against him is that he was only appointed a cardinal in 2023, meaning he lacks the long-term Vatican experience many papal contenders have. Number 7. Cardinal Wilfred Napier. Cardinal Napier is a South African prelate and the Archbishop Emeritus of Durban. He was one of Africa's most prominent Catholic leaders, known for his conservative theological views and outspoken nature on church and social issues. Napier is a staunchly conservative voice in the Church, particularly on doctrinal and moral issues such as abortion, marriage, and sexuality. He played a significant role in the 1994 Synod of Bishops for Africa, and was a prominent voice in the era of apartheid. While he's a respected elder statesman, at 82 years old, some consider him too old for the papacy. Others believe he is too conservative to be selected by the current College of Cardinals. Number 6. Cardinal Antoine Kambanda. Cardinal Kambanda is the Archbishop of Kigali in Rwanda and was elevated to the College of Cardinals by Pope Francis in 2020. He is notable for being the first cardinal from Rwanda. Born in 1958, Kambanda survived the Rwandan genocide and has been an advocate for reconciliation and peace in his country. His leadership has focused on rebuilding Rwanda's Catholic community and fostering healing in the post-genocide era. While Kambanda has an excellent track record in Africa, he doesn't have a large international profile or much Curia experience. Also, at age 66, many cardinals may be hesitant to begin what could be a 30-year-long papacy. Number 5. Cardinal Felipe Ouedraogo. Cardinal Ouedraogo is the Archbishop Emeritus of Ouagadougou in Burkina Faso. Born in 1945, he was made a cardinal by Pope Francis in 2014. He served as the head of the Symposium of Episcopal Conferences of Africa and Madagascar, which represents the collective voice of African bishops. His experience as a leader in the African Church and his advocacy for the continent's role in global Catholicism make him an influential figure within the College of Cardinals. However, at nearly 80 years old, Some cardinals may consider Ouedraogo too old for the role. But with modern medicine, as people are living longer, his age may play less of a factor than in past conclaves. Number 4. Cardinal Dieudonné Nzapalenga. Cardinal Nzapalenga is the Archbishop of Bangui, the capital of the Central African Republic. Born in 1967, he became a cardinal in 2016, making him one of the youngest members of the College of Cardinals at the time. He is known for his peace-building efforts in the Central African Republic, particularly during the country's civil conflict, where he worked to foster reconciliation between Christians and Muslims. His role in promoting interfaith dialogue could be of great value as pontiff, as tensions between Christians and Muslims are ongoing on the continent. However, at age 57, it's likely that Nzapalenga will need more time before he's truly in the conversation to serve as the next Bishop of Rome. Number 3. Cardinal Fridolin Ambongo. Cardinal Ambongo is the Archbishop of Kinshasa, the capital of the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Born in 1960, he became a cardinal in 2019 and is known for his strong advocacy for democracy and human rights. A Capuchin friar, he has been vocal in criticizing corruption and authoritarianism in the Congo. Ambongo really made a name for himself as one of the African bishops who strongly opposed fiducia supplicans, the Vatican Declaration that allowed for non-liturgical blessings of same-sex couples and other irregular relationships. As the Archbishop of one of the most prominent sees in Africa, and at the relatively young age of 64, Ambongo is a strong candidate heading into the next conclave. Number 2. Cardinal Peter Turkson. This was a tough decision, and he easily could have been number 1 on this list. Cardinal Turkson was formerly the Archbishop of Cape Coast and has been a cardinal since 2003. He has extensive experience in the Roman Curia and has served as the president of the Pontifical Council for Justice and Peace and the prefect of the dicastery for promoting integral human development. In addition to that, he's 76 years old, which is the same age that Pope Francis was upon his election. He is seen as a moderate. While he aligns with Pope Francis on social issues, he is not as progressive on doctrinal matters. This could position him as a compromise candidate between different factions within the College of Cardinals. Number 1. Cardinal Robert Sarah. Formerly the Archbishop of Conakry, Cardinal Sarah has extensive experience in the Roman Curia. He served as the Secretary of the Congregation for the Evangelization of Peoples and the Prefect of the Congregation for Divine Worship and the Discipline of the Sacraments. Sarah is well known for his advocacy of traditional Catholic worship, including the Latin Mass. He has also written books promoting a traditional vision of Catholicism, emphasizing silence, prayer, and fidelity to church teaching. One roadblock Sarah may face is his age of 79, which is slightly older than we've generally seen in the last few papal conclaves. Also, Pope Francis has appointed a significant portion of the College of Cardinals, and they may be less open to selecting a pope that is strongly on the traditional side of the spectrum.